Hey everybody, good morning, Rob Abbott. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody else. We're going on our episode 114 of Trash and Treasure. We're going to go out there. 3,000 apartments. They throw stuff out once a week. Sometimes they take stuff out of their microwave. And see what we find. Last week, I made a Trash and Treasure that I thought was good enough to submit to Joel Haver's yearly competition of Make a Movie during the Oscars. On the 22nd of March, I think they'll be having a list of everybody who contributed this year's, and I don't know if I'll qualify for being a participant because it isn't long enough. You have to have a feature length, and mine may not have been as cinematic as everybody else's, but I think it meets the spirit of the competition of making something in one day. Last week, one of my friends and neighbors that watches my videos suggested I return to adding music that people can hear instead of just stuff in the background, like very light classical. And a lot of people don't like music that I put in my videos. If you have 100 people, there's going to be a certain percentage that don't like what you do. So I stopped putting music in, but he wanted to hear some, so I put some in, and it made me think about other things, so it turned into a good video. So if you guys have any suggestions about the videos I'm making, because there's only 12 of us that watch these Trash and Treasure videos, we can do whatever we want. We could send messages to the enemy. We could do Morse code to Kaiser Wilhelm, and nobody would know, because like nobody watches Trash and Treasure. We can do whatever we want. We don't need no badges. We don't got no stinking badges. So yeah, we can do what we want on. There's something in the microwave. Yeah. So today's March 19th. Weather's cool. It's like 64 degrees. I don't know if I can handle it. Let's take a look and see what we got going out there. Oh yeah. Oh, it looks brutal out there. It looks so cold you might need to put a shirt on. It's terrible. We'll have cool weather for maybe a few more days, then we're going to get the hot, sticky stuff that we're known for here in Sunrise, Florida. So yeah, we're going to go look and see if we can find Trash and Treasures. Today's music, I think we'll have Joanna Newsom, Sawdust and Diamonds. Kind of goes with Trash and Treasures. Her voice is an acquired taste. I like it. But her lyrics are masterful. She's like a wonderful lyricist. And we'll be listening to her this morning. I don't think we'll have a long one this morning. I think I'll just compress everything and make it a little shorter so I don't hurt too many of you. So, ooh, there goes a big old turkey vulture. I got a story about those birds. Alright, let's get on the bicycle and go see what we got on this beautiful, wonderful March morning here in Sunrise, Florida. While we go see what Trash and Treasures await us, and hopefully we'll find some stories. If not, who knows, maybe we'll find something small I could put on a bike and slog on eBay. Alright. It's been this is my paintings, my gallery I found in the trash. This one's pretty cool. You gotta get real close. It's like that one I found in a thrift store 25 years ago for $1.25, but yeah, those two are going to go in the garbage truck. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Orishenko, number 8. Maple leaves. 18 to the moon. I have no idea. They're mine now. They're mine. They're all mine. All right, let's go and see what we can find.
From the top of the flight of the wide white stairs, through the rest of my life, do you wait for me there? There's a bell in my ears, there's the wide drop a bell down the stairs, hear it fall forevermore, hear it fall forevermore. Drop a bell off of the dock, blotted out in the sea. Drowning mute as a rock, and sounding mutiny. There's a light in the wings, it's a system of strings from the side while they swing. See the wires, the wires, the wires, and the articulation in our elbows and knees makes us buckle, and we couple an unlistened crease as the audience admires. And the little white dove, made with love, made with love, made with glue and a glove and some pliers, swings a low sickle arc from its perch in the dark. Settle down, my desire. And the moment I slept, I was swept up in a terrible tremor. Though no longer bereft, how I shook and I couldn't remember. And in the furthermost shade drove a murderous stake, and I cleft me right down through my center. And I shouldn't say so, but I know that it was then and never. Push me back into a tree, bind my buttons with salt, and fill my long ears with bees, praying, please, please, please. Oh, you would not. No, you would not. And then the system of strings tugs on the tip of my wings, cut from cardboard and old magazines, makes me warble and rise like a sparrow. And in the place where I stood, there is a circle of wood, a cord or two, which you chop and you stack in your barrow. And it is terribly good to carry water and chop wood, streaked with soot, heavy-booted and wild-eyed. As I crash through the rafters and the ropes and the pulleys trail after, and the holiest belfry burns sky high, and then a slow lip of fire moves across the prairie with precision, while somewhere with your pliers and glue you make your first incision. And in a moment of almost unbearable vision, doubled over with the hunger of lions, hold me close, cooed the dove, who was stuffed now with sawdust and diamonds. I wanted to say, why the long face? Sparrow, perch and play songs along face. Burrow, buck and bray songs along face. Sing, I will swallow your sadness and separate. Why the long face? And though our bodies recoil from the grip of the soil, why the long face? And in the trough of the waves, which are pawing like dogs, pitch we pale-faced and grave, as I write in my log. Then I hear a noise from the hull. 7 days out to sea, and it is the damnable bill, and it tolls. Well, I believe that it tolls. It tolls for me, and it tolls for me. And oh, my wrist and my waist seem so easy to break. Still, my dear, I'd have walked you to the edge of the water, and they will recognize all of the lines of your face in the face of the daughter of the daughter of my daughter. And darling, we will be fine, but what was yours and mine appears to me a sandcastle that the gibbering wave takes. But if it's all just the same, then will you say my name in the morning, so that I know when the wave breaks? I wasn't born of a whistle or milk from a thistle at twilight. No, I was all horns and thorns, sprung out fully formed, knock-kneed and upright. So enough of this terror, we deserve to know light, and grow ever more lighter and lighter. You would have seen me through, but I could not undo that desire. Oh, 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 desire. Oh, 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 desire. Oh, oh, desire. Oh, desire, 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 desire. From the top of the flight of the wide white stairs, through the rest of my life, do you wait for me there?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody else, it was an uneventful Trash and Treasure number 114. Beautiful day, beautiful March day. Won't get but a few more days like this the rest of the year until fall and winter comes again. Found a very nice chair. On retrospection, it was maybe not as nice as I thought, but first impression was very nice. A lot of carpets. That's how it goes. Some days, like synchronicity, everybody throws out the same thing on the same day. And I figured out that squirrel people are feeding the ducks. Squirrel's an opportunist. Aren't we all? So guys, like, wasn't that big of a day as far as like trash and treasures, but it was very pleasant. I'm sure I turned off a few people by the music selection today, so that's always, ooh, fish. There's fish in this water. Until I go fishing. Yeah, it was an enjoyable morning. Enjoyable Thursday, March 2026. Holy cow. Hope y'all having a good day. Y'all get out and about, do stuff. And thanks for coming along. Y'all, if y'all have any suggestions about something you'd like to do, have me do to make the trash and treasure more entertaining for you, or visually appealing, or if there's music you prefer not to hear. I like Joanna Newsom, I really do. Take care, guys and gals. Been a fun morning. It's been pleasant morning. Absolutely. Gonna go have some second breakfast. Take care. See you out there.